back, everybody. Thank you for joining us again, taking the time out to join us here at the Kitchen Table Talk, where no topic is too heavy for the table. And today we're going to talk about something that I threw out there on the Facebook channel, Kitchen Table Talk, about the bed of roses. You guys remember I put the picture out there. It was this enormous bed of roses that I told you I walked into a flower shop. And the gentleman, first of all, when I first walked in, it was only half built.
Okay.
And I said, oh my God, that's so cute, it's so beautiful, she's gonna love it. Then I said, what's the occasion? And he said, just because. And I thought, oh, how sweet. And then the florist said, and then these, and we got these, and we got these, and we got these. And it was literally every rose in the flower shop. And so I turned around and said, what you do, Willis? I just kind of said, oh no, I'm just kidding. But
were you?
Actually, no, because that was my first thought when it went to all those flowers, and then when he finished the bouquet, not only did he have that big bouquet, it wasn't until after the bouquet was finished that I noticed he had a set of balloons that said I love you, and a life-size teddy bear that also said I love you and all these other things.
Okay.
So I posed the question, was that really just because I love you? Mm-hmm. Or did he do something he didn't have any business doing?
Well, let me ask you a question. Was the man white or black?
He was actually Hispanic.
Hispanic? I see why you had your doubts.
Wait, please tell me what that means.
Black men don't cheat. You thought I was playing? That's what that means. He was black. Oh my God, you were so rude for even questioning
really?
his love.
So anybody but, come on Malik, let's just keep it real. We're at the kitchen. I know y'all got this thing y'all got going on the internet right now.
What are you saying? Black men don't cheat.
You got this thing on the internet right now where you brothers are got some code of honor or something. I don't know what that is, but we talking real conversation.
Is that not a real conversation?
No, you're not being real right now. And anybody out there who wants to be real, please feel free to inbox me, chime in, give me what you think. Yeah. And the reason I said, and I'm going to let you give your opinion in a second, because you, yeah, I know you ready, she on double dutch. Yeah. So she told me that I start them out with a fail.
And that's have to do grades.
Yeah. And so I disagreed with that, and here's why. Because my first thought was, oh my God, that's so cute.
Right.
But I think it was the enormity of it. Mm-hmm. Typically men, not just African American, Hispanic, white, men in general, if they're going to do something nice, they're going to just, a bouquet of roses. That's just because.
Unless it's a holiday or something like that.
Right. Mm-hmm. But
so he went above and beyond.
The enormity of it.
For a just because.
No. Everything about that. It's not impossible. Okay. And here's some categories where I throw that in, because someone else brought this to my attention too. Someone who has the finances, and this is just what they do. Right. The capability of that's how they work on that level. Yeah, the J-Los. I think y'all saw J-Lo and her boyfriend just celebrated each other. I mean, we don't give nothing, on stage, big old our level of operating is usually not on that level. We're going to pass by the flower shop. We're going to pick up the flowers.
Who is we?
Just the normal, everyday American, when I say that. I'm just saying somebody... Now, this guy might have been a baller, and that just might be what he does. He might have been a baller.
I completely agree with that statement, because I can tell you my experiences, and I'm surprised you even think that way, as how you raised me.
Oh, Lord.
But what happens in between how she raised you came experience.
Yeah.
True. But that's my core is how she
Experience was
raised me.
before that, actually. That's why I raised him the way I raised him.
My core is how she raised me. That's
Okay.
where all my deepest, strongest beliefs come from, is how she raised me. So
good
if
to
we
hear.
talking the finances, I agree with that statement, because when I was with somebody and I had the finances, I was doing big grand gestures like that
Yeah.
regularly. I would, hey babe, what you doing? Come outside. Oh my God, it's a beautiful girl. How did you know?
Way to go, Tina.
How did you know?
Yeah, stuff like that. I was
Yeah.
doing that.
That's
And then
good.
I've been in situations where I wasn't all the way up like that. And I would do little small things like you said, go
Right.
get a little bouquet, give her that just because it was Wednesday,
Right.
and, the in-between stuff. But I can't believe you just went straight
Did
to...
you say your first thought? No, but it
My
wasn't your first thought.
thought was
When it was
sweet
small.
when it was just a set of roses, but when
when he bought the whole store.
that was to be overboard,
messed up.
like you trying to make up for something. That's just what I thought.
I think it's personal experience that did a lot to
I
you.
do too.
That could be some effect on that. But actually no, because my personal experience, they don't try to make up like that.
Well, let's keep it real. We on the table
I'm
talk.
keeping it real.
I know you.
They don't try
All
to
I'm
make
gonna say on that topic is, how about we just try and talk to men with actual names and not nicknames that they go by? Maybe those are the type of people that buy out the whole store and stuff like that. People with nicknames like Fluff and Lil Man ain't gonna do all that. You feel me? But if you got you a nice little Curtis out there, you feel me? He might be out there in the store doing what he gotta do.
Okay, so you just threw them out there. That's
I
fine.
just do some random names.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's fine. But
you
what
talking
I was
about?
going to say is I typically don't give a whole lot of room for all the makeup. Once I'm, if you didn't messed up, I'm pretty much gone
Right.
in my younger years.
But
Anyway.
what brings you to...
I got a little bit more patience.
What do you
what
mean
brings
by
you to
messed
this,
up?
though? What brings you to think that it has to be, unless
I
they
didn't say
live
it
a certain
had
way?
to be. It
What-
just said to me, it just screamed. Okay. The
So if a
body
man came
language,
to you-
his facial expression, he looked worried. He looked worried. Even when I made
sure
the
you
joke.
didn't project none of
I'm
that.
telling you what the man. I'm telling you what the man looked like. He was sitting there like his face and everything. It was body language. It was everything. It wasn't just that he bought her
Right.
every rose in the place,
Right.
because obviously
There was
she was
something
going to
else to
be
it.
ecstatic. But he literally, he just looked worried at first. I don't know, and that was just my.
But
He could've
my
done
thing
it.
is, that could be true.
That could be true.
But I don't think the first thing I would go to is he did something wrong. I would love to feel like he just loved his woman like that.
That would be a beautiful thought.
So
So
let's
you gotta
go there
believe in
first.
love. Yeah, go down that route.
I'd go down there.
Follow that yellow brick road. Get there. Get there.
Listen.
You said, oh, that's cute, but that's what you
You're
did.
right. That might be my real life experiences.
It really
It's real, love like that and romance like that is far and in between. I believe it's out there.
Yeah.
But
It's close to home. I'm a
It's both.
hopeless romantic.
There's
you are a hopeless romantic. This
not
much
mad.
I know.
But are you a love here we go to that word.
I love addict.
Because people are addicted to love and not the commitment. You gotta forget love. Love
What
comes
love
and
got
goes.
to do with it?
Exactly. Are you committed to the commitment? You know what I'm saying? So if you're just addicted to love, every time this doesn't work, you on to the next because you love love.
Ooh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I ain't never even thought about it like that. Wow.
We're here to learn, educate,
Wow.
and encourage, right?
I'm sorry, y'all. If I'm addicted to love, I am sorry, because,
He's
wow.
on to the next one.
Yeah, once I'm done, I'm done. Like,
Ain't let
wow.
no
But she just said it too, so I got it from her.
Oh, right.
She just said, well, I don't leave much room. When you mess up, I'm gone.
I said in my younger years, I have a little more patience now.
Oh, I ain't got no patience.
I have a little more patience now. I learn how to work through things now.
Right.
You know, have a little forgiveness. You know, yeah, because
You have to
You
forgive.
gotta learn.
I mean, but you also have to have your standards. There have to be.
Oh, there's
certain
always
things
a
that you
standard.
just-
Yeah.
Forgiveness just stank. I don't like that.
What?
What? You
Stank.
can forgiving every day.
Mm.
No forgiving.
Nah, man, we grown. You know what you're doing.
And because you're grown, you have to forgive because you do things that require
Forgiveness
forgiveness
is
as well.
Well, okay, I do. I might mess up and put some mayonnaise on your sandwich, and you don't like mayonnaise. I feel that.
That's
Forgive
the
me.
worst thing.
Forgive me.
Okay.
But if I'm out there running behind your back, double crossing you and stabbing you in the back, and then turn around and say, "Forgive me," what do you mean?
Okay, so that goes back to standards. That goes to what are deal breakers? You know, what are those things
Man.
that you say, I don't care how you can bring me a bed of roses, you can bring me the whole store.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is no. So it's certain things that it's just no.
See, my feelings on that is, I feel like if you did something and it's the type of thing where you clearly made a choice knowing the repercussions and the outcome that it would bring and you still did it anyway, then you were cool with that.
Not everybody knows that they doing something that's gonna bring repercussions.
Okay, so
You're-
how many?
you're acting
But how
like-
many things can you do that will really hurt your partner in the long run? In the long run, that you think wouldn't.
A lot. I'm talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm talking to you
A
about
lot of things that you
my guy.
Right.
And then you guys end up somewhere down the line getting tight. And you say, yeah, because I remember Tam said X, Y, and Z. And he's like, damn, I thought that was between us.
Mm-hmm.
That's down the line though, right? So it's small stuff that we don't even consider that can be that thing, that jug, that, you know what I'm saying? So
You only
I
talking
really
about
don't
cheating.
follow.
You
I'm talking about just
in
think
general.
in general. If you think that it's gonna hurt me and you still do it,
like what? What would hurt you
But
that I would still do
how many
if I'm
people-
your girl?
I don't know if it's I don't know if
I
it's
don't
very
think
common that people
people
are
actually-
saying this will hurt Malachi.
Other than cheating.
but if you in a relationship and you really about that person, that should be your first mindset with your actions. You represent that person.
Well,
That
you have
should
to be
your mindset.
intentional
Exactly.
about everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. But there are certain
Aren't you
things-
intentional about everything?
You're intentional, but guess what? Sometimes I'll say, well, that it wouldn't bother me if he did that, but it would bother him if I did it. Right? And that's where knowing who you're dating comes from.
Right.
Right? So
That's true.
it's just so many different aspects to that thing. This is just the umbrella, but all of the things that fall up under the umbrella, it's big.
So back to our subject.
Bed of roses?
Yeah, the bed of roses.
I think
think-
Did he or did he not?
Did he say no? He said he didn't mess up?
When I said, what did you do? He didn't say nothing.
See, you live by guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
I live by innocent until proven guilty.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You
You,
get-
with this crooked
I'm with
justice
that.
system.
That's not crooked.
Yes, nah, you got to put positivity into the world. You don't put your positivity out
Don't
there.
be inbox. Well, inbox me. Yeah, inbox me whatever you want. I need all the inbox.
You gotta put
It
your
was a
positivity
joke, though.
out
No,
there.
but I'm saying our system is usually guilty until proven
See, that's
innocent.
that mindset.
I'm saying that's the way of the world. It's the way of the world. Is it not true?
It's true.
It's true, right?
I'm not gonna even say that. I'm not gonna say that.
The justice system today.
Oh, you talking about the justice system?
Yes.
I thought you were talking about people in general.
No, I'm talking about the justice system today. That's what it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but typically it's guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
Is what their mindset is.
Yeah.
So, you said that's what I go by, and I'm saying I'm conditioned by America. This is America.
Or you conditioned
This
by
is America.
Or you conditioned.
I don't own the rights to that song.
Right.
This is America. I ain't the first one said it. You the main one.
Malachi's like, yeah.
He's the main one that's always so pro everything, you know.
I love love. That's all it is.
Oh, he's such a hopeless romantic, really.
She just open. I'm a love addict. I guess that's what it is.
Oh,
If y'all go inbox her, y'all might need to slide in my DMs. You know, what's my Instagram name? I don't even be on it.
I cannot. Did
Lord,
you
that's
say
Something underscore light. You'll find me.
Yeah, like really? Just so they looking for
something
you?
underscore light.
Yeah,
Never mind
Something
that.
like-
We're trying to figure out.
Something
Did
You'll find me.
the man mess up or not? And what I will say is, out of the people who I have been talking to since that post, not all of them have posted, because another man said something he responded when I said I'm not so convinced, because he replied, if a man gives a woman roses, he's in love. And I said, I'm not so convinced. And he said, I'm not surprised.
I wonder why he said that.
Black women, I already know. I already know he was going with the black women, yeah. But I can say the same thing. Black men, yeah. Give me one. I mean, I don't think I've met one man who's been completely faithful to his partner.
That you know of.
That I know. I just said that I know.
Right, but I'm
that
saying,
I know.
Because I can say I know
Except
some
for
men.
Malachi.
I can say I know some men, but does it mean that he didn't? I don't know that he didn't.
No, I'm saying any out of the relationships that you know, do you? I would say out of relationships that I know right now.
Yeah.
Here I go with my numbers. About 90%.
About 90% of.
I know.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know too many of them that are completely monogamous with they all got a side chick or something.
But that's not my experience.
That's that old school stuff. See, right now,
so the millennials, the black men are now, they're.
Well, I'm not gonna agree with that because I do know couples where I do not know anything about the man cheating. I promise you, I don't.
Okay.
So I can't agree
Actually,
with that.
I do know one. I do know one or two. I will that I don't know. It hasn't been publicly announced, or the woman hasn't shared that her man has cheated.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this versus this. You know what I mean? It might be 2 or 3 over here versus the.
So why don't we shed light on the 2 or 3?
And I want to. That's
well,
great.
you're not. You're saying I don't know any man. I mean, it's like 90%. You know what I'm saying?
I can name you my whole crew.
And
none of them.
Do they even have women?
Yes, right now, yes.
Right now, right? This is coming from the man who's addicted to love, who gets them, drop them.
Whoa, I don't drop nobody.
They drop you. After your woe is me.
No, we drift apart.
Oh, Lord.
People grow different.
So
different
you don't do any of the messing up. It's always typically.
Well, what do you mean by messing up?
Define messing up.
What would cause a woman to drift away from you?
Currently, I would say I'm messing up. Currently.
You are?
Yeah.
Ooh, we got an admit. We got an admit, people.
Oh man, I was talking about this with my homies the other day. I was like, man, I'm kind of being foul because right now I've been, a little emotional, not really in the right headspace, so I haven't really been wanting to deal with anybody.
Okay, so it's not someone else. It's just that.
Oh no, black men don't cheat.
Okay, he gonna stay with that whole situation.
Nah, it's never.
You mean you're not committed to anybody?
Okay. I want to be, but I just haven't really been communicating with my girl right now. So.
Wait, you got a girl? I'm the mother. I don't know. Do you have a girl? I've never known them.
Why aren't you communicating that with her?
But I don't know.
Which girl is this?
You don't know her.
I'll never know any of them.
But is it fair to her?
It's not. That's
So
why I said
just let her go.
I've been kind of foul because I haven't been, feeling like communicating or being a part of this big thing that we're supposed to grow into. I just been kind of.
But you started out a part of this.
Yeah. I started out. We were doing great. Everything was blooming and going great.
But what do you think happened?
He carried in baggage.
What?
You carried in baggage?
No. Come on, black men.
Oh,
We
Lord.
don't.
Black men don't carry baggage either?
Y'all don't care baggage either. So
No.
y'all just this wonderful. Ooh, I need a
Get
black
you
man.
a black man. Please. Change your
I need a
life.
black
A
man.
real black man. Not no fluffer little man. A black man.
And little man gonna come get
Get you a black man.
Oh
That's
my
all
God.
you need.
A
Yeah.
Curtis?
Get you a little Curtis. I know it's a little Curtis running around here somewhere.
And
Get
what
you
is
one
a
there.
Curtis? Please explain what a Curtis is to me.
Hey, Curtis is anything you want it to be. As long as it's a black man, you all good.
So why can't you sit and design what you want with fluff or a little man? Those types.
Because you gotta craft that. That's already starting off wrong. That's starting off in the negative. Now, if you get you a black man,
It's starting off in a negative if you have to design.
yeah.
No, every relationship has to be designed because guess what? You came from something
Yeah.
and she came from something. Now you have to design what
What
works
you
for
want
you.
together.
Don't be
That,
side eyeing.
that don't make no sense.
No,
I didn't say-
it makes
I didn't
sense,
say
but
change fluff.
yeah,
and change little man.
well,
I
is,
didn't say
is
that.
that not?
No,
No.
you're molding.
Let me help
You're
you.
growing
let me help
into
you
something
tap
together.
into who-
Potential.
Yeah.
When you meet them, they the person they are, and you the person you are. You got to decide whether you want that or not. If you feel like you have to change and mold that, don't you think you
Change
already
and mold.
chose-
Change
chose
is
something?
not the right.
No, not
Right.
change.
I mean, y'all could grow together.
Grow, yeah.
That's different. But you talk about,
You're
I'm
not
gonna design it.
equally yoked or not. Design the relationship, not the man.
Okay.
You don't know if
I'll
you're
take
equally
that.
yoked or not. Like
No, because
Conversation number
because a
freaking
lot of relationships nowadays they kind of stem from sex more than the compatibility. So, and a lot of people they tend to not really see that clearly. You know what I'm saying?
It's foggy.
Yeah.
Hasn't that always been? What do you mean nowadays?
I don't know how y'all old folks get down.
Why we old?
All I'm saying is,
It's been the same since the beginning of the times.
That's where that design
Sex is
comes
usually
from.
a
all I'm
driving
saying
factor.
is, if you really chose that person, I feel like your choice should have been for those reasons, because you like the way they handle this and you like the way they do that and you like how they live their life. You know what I mean?
Well, you
And
don't know all of that in the beginning.
That's why you're not with them in the beginning.
Wait, what?
You're dating with a purpose. in the
Right.
beginning. We talked about
We
that.
talked about that. We talked about how I don't.
You don't date with a purpose.
dates
That,
love.
we had a whole filming, the one that we could not get off of his phone,
Oh, man.
of him dating with a purpose. Oh, and
Or without.
or without a purpose. and we could go over that.
We'll get back to that one.
Yeah, you want to get back to
Oh
that.
yeah, we can get back to that.
Not on the bed of roses.
Not on the bed of roses.
Look, black men don't cheat. If he come in with a bed of roses,
Malik, I just need you to keep it real right
That's
now.
keeping
One
it real.
time. You know black men do cheat.
no.
Okay.
People will cheat.
People will
Ooh,
cheat.
okay, I can agree with that.
People will cheat. I would say that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's safe.
Men and women.
Men and women.
Right. But the abundance of the bed of roses,
I don't know,
he
because-
just loved it.
Possible. It's possible.
You
is
don't
what I'm
believe
saying.
in grand gestures for real?
Yes, I do.
I mean, all my life I've
Stop.
known you.
Let me
I believe in
let me
grand
ask you a
gestures. I
question.
really
Go
do.
ahead.
I just wanted to know what the people thought. That's all I asked.
So you think there was something, a motive behind that?
I just think
You
it was
think?
massive.
Okay.
It was not something that, okay, let me just say, in my experience, when
That's
it's been
good.
massive, it's something else.
And so that
In
makes
my
sense.
experience.
And so I'm glad that you said it like that, because my question to you is, so when God bless you in abundance and you know you're not even worthy of it, why?
You mean why is it?
Why would he? Because he loved you and he wanted
Right, but that's different. That's different.
But I'm giving us something to relate, something that's relatable.
I get that. I do get that.
I
That's
mean,
why I said my experience.
Let's keep it
hasn't
all the way-
been
And
with
that,
the
and then when you
abundance.
said that right there, that makes all of the sense in the world.
It does.
Yeah, because it's your experience, so I can't say you're wrong.
Well, let's keep it all the way G. Let's say Cat came in with a whole story, filled the whole house with roses. How would you feel? Would you side-eye it, or would you?
No, Cat does really romantic
Fluff,
things.
little man, okay.
Really?
Hey, change your name. Get your nickname if you want.
Get your nickname if you want. This is a mess.
You can't have no government name around here. Not in this neighborhood. Can't be a Curtis.
Oh my God. Really, Malik? We have government names. I just happen to like nicknames. People like what
We know. so you would side eye if he did that?
No, I don't. I wouldn't say because I trust him. Yeah.
You just don't trust men in general.
I did not say that. You just
don't
what
trust
I
the
said
90% of
was
men.
it just didn't appear that it was all just because. And I'm saying that because part of his body language, his facial expression, I was trying to make light with the joke, and and he was stoked. Like that's part of it. And I wasn't the only one that had that opinion.
Really?
Yeah, no.
That was in the store.
How would he have to buy out the store for it to look sincere? Walk me through what that would have looked like for you.
You know what? That's a good question. And I would have to say that it would probably look the same.
Because her experience hasn't changed. Her mindset, all of that.
No,
yeah.
but I'm saying if I didn't have that experience, if I had the
think you still
opposite, then I would say, okay, yeah, he's buying out the store. But that wasn't my experience,
Right.
and so, and like I said, most people that I did ask, and I will say more of them were the men. They also said, oh yeah, he fucked up, major.
Yeah,
The men are the one who said that.
Well, okay.
The women have been more tending to believe that
It's possible.
Oh, it's possible, and I get that.
They
Well,
wasn't
the
black
men-
men,
Oh my
Here we
God.
go. But the men have probably
Sure,
at some
I
point in
know.
their lives messed up, and they have tried to make it up to their girls
Right.
on some level, some way or the other. Where the woman is like,
Or that's their get down. They know when they've messed up. It's typical
gotta
for
make up.
them to do above and beyond
So-
when they know.
okay, so what would be above and beyond? What would you accept?
So, well, what I would say is not in any one way or the other, but just like how they say priors is just prior behavior.
Yeah.
And that's what I was basing it on. Prior men's behavior. Not necessarily, I won't say just mine, because like I said, they ain't tried to make up because I'm gone.
Well, your
But-
experience comes from other folks that you talk to as well.
Right,
So if I
yeah.
tell you, oh my God,
Yeah.
he cheated on me, it becomes your experience as well. So
Right.
now that's something you use when you are gauging
You're right.
what happens with a black man. Black man.
Any man, I didn't single it to black.
You did not. And
Yes,
it's really
because
You can't put that negative energy on a black man. Don't bring that negative story to a black man's life, man. Because he's all positivity. He's a king and you should treat him as such.
And I believe
Love your
that.
black man.
Love your black men. And on that note, we will stop it right there. Here at the Kitchen Table Talk, this is what we do.
all the way real.